Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestle Vault. I'm Salvador, and right now, I might be breaking the biggest scandal in WWE history. Stop everything you're doing because what I'm about to share will get your blood pumping. For years, WWE Creative has been a complete mess, full of predictable storylines, buried talents, and decisions that made fans feel like fools. Remember those never-ending squash matches, the Roman Reigns title runs that felt like they lasted forever, and a women's division that was treated like it barely mattered? It was all smoke and mirrors, built to make money while fans like you sat through boredom and broken promises. But here's the thing, Triple H has taken full control in 2026, and he's changing everything in ways that are bold, exciting, and yes, a little controversial. Secrets are leaking from behind the curtain, and if this doesn't make you angry about the past and fired up for the future, I don't know what will. Stay with me, because by the time we're done, you'll be dropping your thoughts in the comments, sending this to every wrestling fan you know, and watching every single word. Let's get into it. To really understand what Triple H is doing in 2026, we have to go back to the painful days of the Vince McMahon era. Think about this. It's the mid-2010s, and WWE is pushing certain superstars on us whether we like it or not. Roman Reigns, the so-called big dog, was placed in main event after main event, while fans were practically begging for someone else. Why? Because Vince believed he was the next John Cena, completely ignoring the natural rise of guys like CM Punk or Daniel Bryan. Remember WrestleMania 32? The crowd was alive for almost everyone except Roman, yet he still walked out as champion. It was maddening. Fans felt like their voices meant absolutely nothing. Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for daily updates on WWE Raw. And the women's division? Don't even get me started. For years, Divas matches lasted about 2 minutes and were more about appearance than actual wrestling ability. Bra and panties matches? Come on. That was unfair to truly gifted athletes like Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, who deserved so much more from the start. Backstage reports showed Vince rewriting scripts at the last second and holding back talents who didn't fit his personal image. Kevin Owens, one of the best performers in that ring, was turned into a joke because he wasn't built like a fitness model. This wasn't wrestling, it was one man's ego-driven show that left fans frustrated and slowly tuning out. Then came the late 2010s and early 2020s, and things only got worse. The pandemic arrived and WWE kept going with empty arenas and fake crowd noise piped in. Stories became repetitive, the bloodline drama ran way too long, talented guys like Ricochet were stuck in meaningless tag teams, and NXT call-ups were crushed on the main roster before they even had a chance. Ratings dropped, live events grew quiet, and social media was flooded with #FireVince. It felt like a slap in the face to the fans who built this company up. That anger is real, and it's exactly why Triple H taking over feels like justice finally being served. Triple H's rise from NXT builder to creative leader. Enter Paul Levesque, Triple H, the man who turned NXT into a wrestling haven. When he launched NXT back in 2012, it felt like a breath of fresh air. Real stories told over time, great matches, and a spotlight on talented performers like Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. Fans connected with it because it felt genuine, no over-controlling, just a real love for the craft. When Vince stepped away in 2022 amid personal scandals, Triple H stepped up as Chief Content Officer. At first, people wondered if anything would really change, but they were in for a surprise. By 2023, the changes were clear. The Bloodline story grew into something cinematic and layered, with moments like Sami Zayn's turn keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Women's matches started headlining shows, and mid-card titles actually meant something again. Ratings went up, and the conversation around WWE got exciting once more. But 2024 brought some bumps. Title reigns dragged, and outcomes felt too predictable. Still, Triple H paid attention. He openly said in interviews, "We're building for the long run, but fans deserve to be surprised." And by 2025, he was already making moves. Shorter storyline builds, more crossover events between brands, and bigger pushes for stars like Gunther and Rhea Ripley. Now in 2026, Triple H is in full swing. Behind-the-scenes sources say he's built a creative team that includes Hollywood writers and former wrestlers like Shawn Michaels. It's no longer one person calling all the shots. It's a full team working together. But here's where some people get upset. Old-school insiders are angry, saying he's selling out and walking away from real wrestling. They're wrong. He's blending heart and spectacle, and the results speak for themselves. Just look at the Royal Rumble 2026 in Saudi Arabia. The booking was bold, Roman Reigns' shocking win set up a dream WrestleMania match, and fans everywhere are talking about it. Division is part of the plan, and it's working. Secret number 1 exposed, using data to book smarter. Here's the first big secret that has insiders heated. Triple H is using real data to plan his shows. No more going purely on gut feeling. Now it's about numbers. WWE has teamed up with tech companies to follow social media reactions, viewership spikes, and even heart rate tracking through smartwatches during matches. Picture this. During Raw, if fans start going wild over a surprise return, Triple H's team adjusts the plan right then and there. In 2026, this led to Drew McIntyre's shocking title steal from Cody Rhodes after live fan polls showed people were growing tired of Cody's reign. Now the
purists are upset. Wrestling is art, not math, they say. But this approach is getting more people involved than ever. SmackDown ratings hit record highs in January 2026 because stories now shift towards what fans actually want. Remember the Jey Uso versus Gunther rematch? The data showed fans were hungry for it, and Triple H made it happen. It gives power back to the fans, and it also shows just how much Vince ignored us for years. No wonder the old guard is bitter. Share this if knowing that makes you furious. Secret number 2, going global and breaking boundaries. Triple H's second secret, he's turning WWE into a worldwide force, and it's making competitors nervous. In 2026, WWE announced events like Clash in Italy, along with tours across Europe, Asia, and Africa. But the real twist is the cross-promotion deals with independent promotions and international stars. Think about NJW's Will Ospreay showing up on Raw, or AEW talents quietly slipping in under agreements. Sources say Triple H has quiet deals in place to bring in outside talent, creating dream matches like Ospreay versus Seth Rollins. AEW fans and management are not happy. Tony Khan has reportedly spoken out about talent being taken away. But for WWE fans, it's an incredible time. The Elimination Chamber 2026 in Toronto included international qualifiers, with CMLL stars from Mexico stunning the crowd. Fans in places like Yaoundé, Cameroon, shout out to our viewers there, it's 5:20 p.m. WAT as I speak, are finally seeing their local flavor represented. It's a new era, but it also shows how closed off WWE was under Vince, ignoring the rest of the world for so long. Comment below who would be your dream cross-promotion matchup. The women's division under Triple H, a whole new world, and it's upsetting those who like the old eye candy approach. In 2026, women aren't background characters, they're headliners. Becky Lynch's comeback story, building toward a 3-way match with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, is must-see television, emotional, personal, and long-term. The secret? Triple H has made it a rule that women get equal promo time and match length, guided by real fanback. Here's what makes it even more frustrating to look back on. Leaks show Vince once shut down similar pushes, saying women's stories were too emotional. How dare he? Now with athletes like Jade Cargill taking center stage, ratings for women's matches are competing with the men's. Triple H has also brought in real-world athlete crossovers, like UFC's Ronda Rousey mentoring newer talents. It's a powerful shift, but it also shines a light on decades of unfair treatment. If that fires you up, hit that share button right now. The special twist, AI helping shape WWE's future. Now here's the jaw-dropping part that has everyone talking, and some people furious. In 2026, Triple H is quietly using artificial intelligence to help plan storylines. That's right, WWE's tech team built a system that studies past matches, fan reactions, and even live event conditions to predict what twists will land best. For WrestleMania 42, the AI pointed toward Roman versus The Rock as the main event, forecasting a 20% ratings jump. It's turning creative planning into something almost like a science. But wrestling purists are losing it. They shout, "This kills the magic." Former writers have leaked that Vince hated anything tech-related, trusting only his own instincts that missed the mark more often than not. This just shows how far behind the old system really was. Imagine AI picking up on the fact that fans wanted more Jacob Fatu in the bloodline, and Triple H simply delivering it. It's fresh, it's exciting, and it's a real wake-up call to everyone who got comfortable with the old ways. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know you have them. Of course, no change comes with stumbles. Critics have pointed to the disappointing crowd energy at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, where the rushed way AJ Styles' career seemed to wind down. Fan complaints about repetitive matches are also making the rounds online. Another secret now out in the open, Triple H has completely remade the Performance Center. In 2026, it's not just a training gym, it's a full development system with mental health support, nutrition experts, and virtual reality match simulations. Stars like Braun Breaker have openly credited it for shaping their rise. Some call it corporate hand-holding, but compared to Vince's old sink-or-swim style, it's building stronger, longer-lasting careers. This isn't just a backstory story, it's about us, the fans. Bigger crowds, viral moments, and stars being built the right way. But remembering the years of letdowns keeps the fire alive. Triple H are repairing what was broken, and that feels amazing to watch. From smart data use to worldwide growth, a stronger women's division, and AI-powered planning, Triple H is reshaping WWE in 2026 like we've never seen before. The secrets revealed here point to a real shift, from one man's ego to a team chasing excellence, but all of it grows from the frustration of the past. Don't let that feeling go. If this got you fired up, smash that like button. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest complaint from the old WWE days, and what has Triple H done to fix it? Share this with your wrestling crew because the word needs to get out. And if you haven't subscribed to WrestleVault yet, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and become part of this revolution. Until next time, keep your eyes on the squared circle.